Have you ever started your day with a colorful fruit mix? Strawberries, grapes, bananas, and a touch of yogurt for a refreshing taste. A breakfast that seems healthy and nutritious. But by noon, you forget what day it is. You stand in the kitchen, open the fridge, but don't remember what you needed. You try to find words, but everything feels like it's hiding in the fog. You call your grandchild's name, but accidentally say the neighbor's instead. Those little things keep happening, day after day, and you begin to wonder, what's happening to my memory? Am I just getting older, or is something more serious going on? Has Alzheimer's come knocking, while I'm still eating healthy? Does that breakfast truly feed the brain, or just fill the stomach? Seniors shouldn't have to live in vague fear of their own memories, because everyone deserves to remember, to be clear, to be themselves every day. Have you ever heard the saying, just eat healthy and your memory will be fine? Many seniors believe that eating fruit, drinking milk, and sleeping enough is good enough. But if it were really that simple, why is the rate of Alzheimer's still rising? Why do some people still feel confused even while eating healthy every day? Why do some eat light, walk regularly, yet still forget the way home? Is Alzheimer's just an inevitable part of aging? Or is it the result of small daily choices, repeated over 20 years? Do you think food can heal, or silently poison, the brain? Have you ever asked yourself, what happens inside your brain every time you eat? Seniors don't need to become doctors to understand their own bodies. Just ask a few new questions, and have the courage to seek the right answers. So which foods actually help restore, and which are silently doing harm? If you're worried your memory isn't what it used to be, if your mind feels increasingly foggy, unfocused, or out of sync, then this video is a gentle doorway to a different path. Because in just a few minutes, you'll discover 7 special foods. They're not medications, not overpriced health ads, but natural, familiar foods, easy to find in your own kitchen. They've been proven to slow brain degeneration. They help reduce brain inflammation, support neurotransmitters, and protect memory. You'll understand why the brain needs healthy fats, natural anti-inflammatories, and key minerals. You'll learn how to choose right, cook right, and combine them right every day. No drastic changes needed, just small adjustments, and you'll make a big difference for your brain after 60. And by the end of the video, you'll receive an easy-to-remember checklist for seniors. A clear meal map, so your memory can become clearer each day. But before we get to the food list, let's understand why after 60. Every meal needs to be seen through a new lens. EasyTO understands science explanation. The brain is the most delicate and sophisticated organ in the human body. After age 60, the brain starts losing thousands of cells each day. Neural connections also weaken, making memory retention harder. A key compound called acetylcholine, which carries memory signals, drops sharply. At the same time, beta-amyloid plaques build up, blocking brain folds. Chronic, silent inflammation makes the brain vulnerable, disrupting thoughts and behavior. Many seniors describe a morning fog that clouds their memory as they wake up. But what few people know is, the brain can be nourished again through food. Compounds like DHA, curcumin, choline, EGCG can slow degeneration significantly. DHA increases flexibility in neuron membranes. Curcumin reduces brain inflammation and improves blood flow to the brain. Choline is the raw material for acetylcholine, the most vital memory messenger. Folate and magnesium help prevent brain shrinkage and support alertness. These aren't found in multivitamin pills, but in daily meals. If seniors know how to choose the right foods, the brain can heal day by day. And Alzheimer's, though not curable, can be significantly slowed down. And now it's time to rediscover 7 familiar foods that now carry a whole new purpose. To nourish memory and protect who you are in every brain cell. List of 7 foods that help slow Alzheimer's. 1. Salmon, a golden nutrient for seniors' brains. Salmon is nature's gift to a brain growing weary with age. It's rich in DHA, an essential fat that improves signal transmission in the brain. Many believe fish oil capsules are enough, but real fish is better absorbed. Lack of DHA can cause forgetfulness, confusion, or morning disorientation. Mr. Frank, 74, once forgot his granddaughter's name. After 6 weeks of eating salmon twice a week, he recalled old stories clearly and remembered his kids' birthdays. Choose fresh salmon, lightly steamed or gently baked, served with leafy greens. But it's not just fish that boosts the brain. A familiar nut holds a powerful secret. 2. Walnuts, the nut that looks like the brain. Just look at the walnut's shape, and nature seems to be giving us a hint. This nut contains ALA, a plant-based omega-3 plus polyphenol and vitamin E. They help reduce inflammation and protect brain cells from degeneration. Many seniors think walnuts are an expensive snack, but just 3 to 4 per day is enough. A deficiency may cause impatience and short-term memory loss. Mrs. Helen, 69, used to forget her daily medication schedule. After eating walnuts every afternoon for a month, she felt sharper and dished her sticky notes. Choose whole, unsalted walnuts. Enjoy with yogurt or crush into oatmeal. If nuts reduce inflammation, then an ancient spice can soothe the injured brain. 3. Turmeric, the golden color that calms inflammation in the brain. More than just a curry flavor booster, turmeric is a natural remedy for memory. Curcumin, turmeric's main compound, reduces inflammation and blocks amyloid buildup. However, many use turmeric without black pepper, greatly lowering absorption. When lacking curcumin, you may feel brain fog or struggle to stay focused in conversations. Ms. Alice, 71, was advised to take turmeric powder each morning with pepper and honey. After 3 weeks, she spoke more fluently and recalled old friends' names easily. Use fresh turmeric in soups, add black pepper, or mix with coconut oil in stews. But brain nutrition isn't complete without a common food often underestimated. 4. Eggs, a source of choline to boost memory. Eggs, a simple food, are an essential nutrient source for memory. Choline in the yolk is the precursor of acetylcholine, the memory-linked neurotransmitter. Many seniors avoid yolks fearing cholesterol, but that's where most choline is found. When deficient, you may struggle to focus, repeat phrases, or lose your train of thought. Mr. Richard, 78, was advised by his doctor to eat 1 egg a day. After 2 months, he spoke more clearly and remembered every family appointment. Boiled eggs are best. Avoid deep frying, and eat in the morning with veggies or oats. Another food quietly supports the brain by cleaning out the blood vessels inside it. 5. Dark leafy greens, green leaves that keep the brain clear. Beyond aiding digestion, leafy greens are memory protectors for seniors. Vegetables like kale and spinach are rich in folate, lutein, and vitamin K, key nutrients for cognition. Many think eating lettuce is enough, but dark leafy greens are truly effective. When deficient, you may feel lightheaded, have trouble focusing, or feel foggy after carb-heavy meals. Mrs. Janet, 73, used to eat just rice and fruit. After adding kale and spinach to her meals, she felt mentally lighter and recalled old songs. Prioritize greens like kale, spinach, and amaranth, lightly stir-fried, in soups or mixed with boiled eggs. And to help the brain unwind daily, don't skip a familiar drink. 6. Green tea, a calming agent for a tired brain. More than a cozy morning ritual, green tea soothes the overloaded memory zones. Rich in EGCG, a powerful antioxidant, green tea eases nerve tension and reduces brain inflammation. Drinking it on an empty stomach or using bottled tea may cause irritation, reducing its benefits. Without mental relaxation, seniors may feel mild anxiety, restless sleep, or lose track in conversations. Mr. Thomas, 76, replaced his afternoon coffee with a warm cup of green tea. In just 2 weeks, He slept better and woke up without the brain freeze feeling. Use fresh tea leaves or pure tea bags, brew warm, and drink after breakfast or lunch. But if you want a sharp and flexible mind, you'll need one last small yet mighty seed. 7. Pumpkin seeds, tiny micronutrients that fuel brain cells. Small but mighty, pumpkin seeds are a natural brain vitamin for seniors. They're rich in zinc, magnesium, and iron, supporting neurotransmission and clearer thinking. Yet many only snack on them occasionally, not as part of a daily routine. When deficient, you may experience mental blanks, mid-sentence pauses, or slower reactions. Mrs. Gloria, 68, began eating a handful of pumpkin seeds each afternoon. After 3 weeks, she remembered appointments better, focused more while reading, and repeated herself less. Choose dry roasted, unsalted seeds, snack in the afternoon, or mix into oatmeal or salad. By combining these 7 foods the right way, you're rewriting your memory's future. The foods we just mentioned, though seemingly simple, are nourishing the weary regions of memory. But sadly, in the seniors community, many still believe that memory decline is inevitable. It's those very misconceptions that cause them to miss the chance for early recovery. And that's why we must take an honest look at the hidden misunderstandings quietly holding back the journey to better memory after 60. Overall story: a contrasting experience. Mr. Bill and Ms. Sandra, 2 friends who played chess every afternoon in the park. Both were over 70, both retired teachers, both loved reading and cooking. But after retirement, their lifestyles began to take different paths. Miss Sandra woke up early, drank green tea, and had oatmeal with a boiled egg. Her lunch included salmon, leafy greens, and a few walnuts for dessert. Every afternoon, she wrote in her journal and solved crosswords as brain exercise. In contrast, Mr. Bill often ate pastries, deli meat sandwiches, and few vegetables. He drank diet soda, snacked on chips and chocolate. As long as it tastes good, I don't worry much, he would often laugh and say. But within just 2 years, the differences became clear. Miss Sandra remembered each grandchild's birthday, still read books every night. Mr. Bill began mixing up his children's names, forgot to lock doors, and sometimes got lost going home. While playing chess, he couldn't recall his previous moves, grew impatient, and easily confused. His daughter had to remind him of appointments and set daily medication alarms. Doctors said Alzheimer's had started forming silently 5 years earlier. Meanwhile, Miss Sandra's brain stayed sharp, alert, and active. No miracle involved, just small daily choices adding up over time. The difference didn't come from one meal, but from hundreds of meals. No need for scholarly knowledge or rare medicines, just the willingness to understand and love your own memory. But why? When we already know food can support memory, do so many seniors still not change? Common misconceptions in the seniors community. Many seniors believe Alzheimer's comes with age, it can't be avoided. Others think taking multivitamins is enough to protect memory. Or simply, I eat healthy, I have fruit and milk every day. But did you know, these familiar thoughts are actually delaying real change? For example, many choose boxed juice each morning instead of fresh vegetables, or believe that low-fat milk alone is enough for strong bones and a healthy brain. Some avoid eggs due to cholesterol fears, missing out on valuable choline. Or they dislike the fishy smell, so they never eat fatty fish, even though it benefits the brain. And many seniors trust fish oil pills instead of eating real, whole foods. None of these beliefs are entirely wrong, but they're outdated and often misunderstood. Nutrition science changes every year, but habits are rarely retaught. Not everyone knows that eating the right nutrients at the right time matters more than familiar meals. Not everyone dares to ask, what I'm eating, is it enough for my brain? And because of this nutritional knowledge gap, many make poor choices unknowingly. No one intentionally harms their own memory. They've just never been properly guided. Seniors deserve access to clear, relatable, and actionable information. When old beliefs still take hold, seniors won't change just from reminders. They need specific, gentle guidance, matched to the rhythm of aging life. It's not about forcing them to eat something, but helping them understand why and when to choose it. Only by knowing how to select, use, and store food correctly can it truly become a healing remedy. The system to choose, use, combine, timing, store properly. Choosing brain-friendly foods isn't just about knowing what to eat. It's about knowing how, when, and what to pair for optimal results in seniors. After age 60, digestion, absorption, and metabolism all begin to shift. A brain-boosting meal can become a burden if used the wrong way. Here is a system of 5 simple principles. Easy to remember, easy to apply, designed for older adults. 1. Choosing principle. Prioritize natural, minimally processed, rich in color and good fats. Choose whole foods, berries, fatty fish, nuts, eggs, olive oil. Avoid processed foods, trans fats, and items high in hidden sugars. Look for vibrant natural colors. The richer, the more antioxidants for the brain. 2. Using principle. Eat small but steady, split meals. Chew well, pair gently. Don't wait until you're starving. Your brain can crash, causing dizziness, confusion, tremors. Prioritize a protein-rich breakfast and a mid-afternoon snack with nuts or fruit. Never skip thorough chewing. Digestion begins in the mouth. 3. Combining principle. Pair brain foods with healthy fats. Eat tomatoes with olive oil, eggs with greens, salmon with avocado. Good fats boost absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, fueling nerve cells. Avoid eating single-item meals. Only fruit, only protein, or only grains. 4. Timing principle. Morning is gold. Evening should be light. Morning is prime time to feed nutrients that support alertness. At night, avoid heavy, spicy, or sugary foods. They disrupt sleep quality. Eat at least 2 hours before bedtime. Opt for light meals with slow-digesting protein. 5. Storing principle. Preserve food correctly to keep nutrients safe. Don't leave nuts exposed too long. They oxidize, turn bitter, and can become toxic. Store fish oil or walnut oil in dark bottles, in cool places, away from sunlight. Avoid repeatedly freezing and thawing fish or seafood. It depletes nutrients and may trigger inflammation. By applying these 5 small principles, seniors can turn every meal into a brain tonic. They don't require money, but they do require awareness and self-compassion. And when every meal becomes a thoughtful act of care, when every spoonful carries knowledge and trust, that's when your power to heal quietly returns, after years of being forgotten. Awakening the power to choose and the faith to heal through food. Have you ever asked yourself, do I still have the strength to change? Is it too late to save my memory? Many seniors once believed that brain aging is just a natural part of growing old. So they lived with worry, through days of forgetting their grandchild's name, forgetting the stove was on, forgetting the way home, forgetting who they were. But you know what? Memory doesn't disappear overnight. It fades, bit by bit. Each time we skip breakfast. Each time we eat mindlessly, unaware of what our food is feeding inside us. Each time we ignore the silent cries of our own body. And then, one day, like Mrs. Eleanor, age 76, she woke up with an unusual clarity. No more brain fog clouding her mornings. No more panic when forgetting keys, or why she walked into the kitchen. She said she didn't take expensive medicine. She simply began observing her meals like she observed her emotions. Choosing each food like choosing a kind gesture for herself. That healing didn't come from a miracle pill. It came from a deep enough love to change the smallest habits. From pausing, looking at a walnut before eating, and saying, I deserve to be nourished. Dear seniors, you don't have to do much. You don't have to be elaborate. You just need to remember that every meal is a letter to your own brain. A message that says, you still matter. You still deserve clarity. And to help you remember more easily, let's recap the most powerful nutritional gifts your brain needs after 60. If memory were a garden, then these 7 foods would be the nutrients that nourish its deepest roots. Salmon feeds brain cells with natural omega-3s. Walnuts, shaped like a tiny brain, rich in DHA and healthy fats. Turmeric, a powerful anti-inflammatory, protecting the brain from degeneration. Eggs provide choline, essential for short-term memory. Dark leafy greens, rich in folate, fiber, and vitamin K to support brain cell health. Green tea contains L-theanine and EGCG to calm nerves and improve focus. Pumpkin seeds, tiny but loaded with zinc, magnesium, and iron, 3 minerals for sharp thinking. For each one, remember a simple tip for using it right. Salmon, steam or lightly bake, 2 to 3 times a week. Avoid industrial frying. Eggs, 1 per day is ideal, best when boiled instead of fried. Turmeric, pair with black pepper and oil to boost curcumin absorption. Green tea, drink in the morning or early afternoon, avoid close to bedtime. Pumpkin seeds, lightly roasted, unsalted, snack on them instead of candy. And here are the common mistakes seniors should especially avoid. Eating too little for fear of fat, like salmon, walnuts, or eggs. Relying only on supplements while skipping fresh food. Cooking the wrong way. Deep frying. Salting heavily. Brewing tea too strong. After 60, your body isn't the same as before. It needs gentleness, consistency, and care in every choice. Because sometimes, it's not the medicine, but the choices we make each day that hold the key to living well and remembering more. And if you've ever forgotten that you deserve to live healthy, let us help you reignite that flame, starting now. Are you eating to heal or quietly harming your own body? You don't need to search for a miracle cure. You just need to start with a plate of dark leafy greens each day. Add a cup of green tea, a bit of salmon, a single egg yolk. Just a few small changes in your meals, but a big gift for your memory after 60. Choose your food the way you choose your life again. A clear body, a sharp mind, and a fulfilling old age all begin with today. Comment below. What food do you eat daily to support your memory? Subscribe to get new videos every week. One small tip each week that could change your life. And share this video with someone over 60. You just might save their memory and the legacy of an entire family.